Going to see the poem Moschiferus by A.D.Hope, a song for Saint Cecilia's Day. I'm not going to give the line here. Rather, you just focus on the picture on your mind and tune your ears to listen the words. In the high jungle where Assam meets Tibet. This is the high jungle where Assam meets Tibet. The small Kastura, most archaic of deer. The small Kastura means musk deer, were driven in herds to cram the hunter's net. Herds, a large number of animals that live and feed together. The meaning of the cram, it's completely full and slaughtered for the musk pots which they bear. This is the musk pots. You can see the image. What's the musk pots, you can ask? It's a sack-like under the skin of the abdomen of male musk deer. Why is it used for? It's used for to create the perfume. See how they just make that perfume. The powder and then stir it to the liquid. So the second stanza, it focuses on the beauty of the forest and also the condition of the forest and how the condition of the animals, especially this musk deer. But in those thickets of rhododendron is the tree, a red colored tree. See, you can see the image. And birch is tree with thin branches. But in those thickets of rhododendron and birch, the tiny creatures now grow hard to find. This is the condition of the forest now. The tiny creatures, it means that musk deer, which wouldn't find much in that forest. Fewer and fewer survey each year. It's very minimal in number. The search employs new means, more exquisite and refined. Exquisite. What the meaning of exquisite? It's extremely beautiful or delicate. And the third and fourth stanzas, it just shows the action of the hunters. The hunters now set out by 2 or 3. Each carries a bow and one a slender flute. Deep in the forest, the archers choose a tree and climb. The piper squats against the root. See that actions, how the hunters now set out by 2 or 3. Each carries a bow and one slender flute. Slender means slim, thin, lean. Deep in the forest, the archers, the hunters choose a tree and climb. The piper squats against the root. Piper squats is the position, the crouching positions with the legs drawn up closely beneath or in the front of the body, the position of sitting, okay? And there they wait until all trace of man and rumor of his passage dies away. They melt into the leaves, and while they can, they glare below, their comrade starts to play. This is that actions what they are doing. In the next 2 stanzas, it's denounced, they are waiting for the time to hunt, and the melody sounds of the woods and the dancing leaves. You can see the visualizers here. Through those vast listening woods of tremulous keen. What's the meaning of tremulous? Shaking that slightly. And melody wavers, delicate and still in the sense high-pitched and piercing. Now dancing and now pensive, now a rain of pure dry drops of sound, and now the still sad wailing of lament from tune to tune. It wings and modulates without a pause. The hunters hold their breath. The trace of noon grows tense. With its full power, the music draws. That's the complete image of how the woods and the leaves or the forest, how it's dancing and what that hunters are waiting for. And the next two stanzas focuses on the target achieved to kill that musketeer. A shadow from juniper's dark shade. Juniper is an evergreen shrub or small tree that bears berry-like cones. See, you can see the image, the bright blue color. So a shadow from juniper's darker side, bright-eyed with quivering muscle and pricked air. The little musk deer slips into the glade, led by an ecstasy that conquers fear. See the position how they are waiting to hunt the musk deer and that juniper's darker shade. A wild enchantment lures him, enchantment to persuade or trick somebody to go somewhere, to do something, usually by of fearing him, has something nice. So enchantment means the feeling of a great pleasure. Okay, a wild enchantment lures is like when they play, it's give a great pleasure. Step by step, a wild enchantment lures him step by step. It's into its net of crystalline sound until the leaves stir overhead, the bough strips snap, and poison shafts bite sharp into the kill. So now their target achieved. In the next stanzas, after they get their target, then, as the victim shudders, leaps, and falls, how the deer falls and dies with its feeble voice. This image you can see here. Then, as the victim shudders to shake suddenly hard because of an unpleasant feeling or thought, shudders, leaps, and falls, the music soars to a delicious peak. Soars to fly high in the air, to rise very fast, and on its silvery piping calls, fresh spoil of the rewards and hunters seek. But when the woods are emptied and the dusk draws in, the men climb down and count their prey, cut out the little cloths that hold the musk. See how they hold their musk, and leave the carcasses to rot away. What's the meaning of the carcasses? Dead body are cut up for the meat. They are preparing for their meat. 100,000 or so are killed each year. So each year they kill the thousands and thousands of musk deer. Cause and effect are very simply linked. Rich scents demand the musk. The scents, the perfume, it's demand the musk. And so the deer, its source must soon, they say, become extinct. For this purpose, only for the purpose of getting the scents, the perfume from the musk deer, soon we say that become extinct. It's very rare, it's in the dangerous place, and we cannot find it, that particular creature. That's the poet wants and cares towards the hunted musk deer, knew that. And now what's the condition of that musk deer? These things here we can see. The last stanza, finally, divine Cecilia. This image, you can see the Cecilia. Who is that Cecilia? You may ask. The divine Cecilia. The name Cecilia is primarily a female name of Latin origin that means blind to one's own beauty. So here you can say that blinds to one's own beauty. So divine Cecilia, there is no more to say. There is no more to say of all who prize the power of music. Few knew of these things. In honor of your day, accept this song I too have made for you. This is the last stanza which the poet praise and praise the power of the music towards the divine Cecilias. I hope you all understand this poem. Thank you.